All right, y'all. So I'm back again with another video, and I've been watching the last part of this Bulls game, which you can kind of hear it in the background. And this is exactly as it says. Why did the Bulls beat the Celtics? Why did the Celtics lose? Um, Let me mute the TV a little bit, or at least turn it down. Um, so I watched this game from the beginning of the fourth until the end, and then I started back about 6 or 7 minutes, basically um, right when it was about even. And a couple things jump out at me. Brown catch a shoot three miss. Caruso gets a rebound, and they fouled DeRozan in transition here. It's, by the way, in case people want to know where I'm at. It's 2:44 left in the fourth. Okay, Jalen fouls DeRozan. They don't have any fouls to give, which to me, it's like they don't want to give up the transition bucket, but he's running right there beside DeRozan unless Brown don't think he can keep up with him. But that foul puts him at the line, and he's like a 85, 90% free throw shooter. You basically giving him the 2 points anyway. I don't get that. And I don't like the IQ on this team, man. I know one of two things is gonna happen every time the Celtics go down the court. Pick and roll for Tatum, Jalen Brown in the corner. He ISOing, he ISO'd Zoe, double came, and he had to give the ball up to Marcus Smart for an open three, and you live with the result with that. But I don't know why they're intent on pushing this Lonzo Tatum matchup again, and I don't know why teams are content with challenging Zoe. Missed three by Vooch, recovers the ball. Caruso at the top, Lonzo at the top, gives it to Zach, milks some of the time off the clock. It's 6 seconds left. Pick and roll, double to Vooch, turns around, pass to DeRozan, shoots the three. He hits it, but it don't count. And I know I'm watching this and I'm supposed to be talking, but I find this interesting. Jason Tatum with the ball, Zoe pick and roll coverage, dribble handoff stolen by Caruso when Jalen Brown went to go get it. It's 130 left, 121 to 112. Get a ball to DeRozan at the top of the key with Marcus Smart on him. JB is on Zach. Caruso with the ball. Pass to Zoe. Pass to DeRozan for the open three. Let me pause this real quick. That's one of the issues of why they lost this game. And I challenge anyone who watches this to tell me I'm wrong. Go look back at this game. The Bulls used the entirety of the court. All of the court is available to them. And we want to talk about spacing and stuff. The entire court is available for them to use. The paint, the mid range, the three, the top of the key, open. Meanwhile, on this one play right here that I'm on, and it's 113 left. This is the last play before he pulled the starters for the Celtics. You got Tatum with Zach LaVine on the perimeter. Marcus Smart is right there at like the hat part of the Celtics symbol at half court. Horford is by Coach Ime Doku, and that's Richard Jefferson is on the corner by the bench, and Brown is on the other part of the perimeter in the corner, on the opposite end, on the strong side. Post, pick and roll with Jason Tatum. Horford is right there setting the pick. Gets some separation with Zach. Zoe reaches in. And Jason Tatum, who is caught, has to toss the ball to Marcus Smart, who steps into it. Zoe recovers right onto him, so he can't take a shot. Pump fake, drive to the basket, and then he pulls in Zach LaVine and Vooch. He tosses it to Jason Tatum, who gets a catch and shoot opportunity, but Lonzo is like right there in his face. For contest, and it just doesn't go. Caruso recovers the ball. That's it, man. That's it. And I could go rewind this shit, and I am. I'm going to just keep rewinding this. Even with Ayo Dosunmu in the game, this is a repeat. The only difference is because when Ayo was in the game, they really didn't have JB. Like when most of the bench was in the game, they didn't have JB and Tatum. It was just one or the other until like the last couple minutes when the game got really close. Bench points 30-22 is what they're showing. See, yeah, Jaylen Brown is in. That's Derrick Jones Jr. who's on him. Horford, Richardson, Tatum. Okay, so yeah, they got. This is the point in the game when they put JB in. It's 106-105, and so just so y'all know, it's Smart, JB, Tatum, Jeff Richardson, and Horford. And then for us, it's Vooch, Zach, Dosunmu, Derrick Jones, and Zoe. Is this the one when they got tangled up in that foul? Yeah. No. Okay. Jason Tatum just straight up beats Zoe in the pick, goes up hard, Vooch contest, gets some contact, and then Al Horford goes uncontested and gets the putback. 107. 106. Not much passing. Zoe got the ball top of the key. Everybody's in position or getting there. 16 seconds left to get a play. All right, screen for Zach. There's a foul by Marcus Smart. And he was doing that just to cause a ruckus and get on people's nerves. Even before this, man, what they're doing, the Bulls, and I was wondering, and I was complaining about this all last night. I was like, yo, do the same thing New York did to us. Pressure them niggas. They not passers. They're not passers. They solid, but they not passers. They can't make the passing. They don't have the passing skill. Okay? They're turnover prone if you put them in bad positions like that. Pressure them and they cough up the ball. And that's literally all they did. At one point, Jason Tatum, when he was in the solo, got a triple team. He had to get rid of the rock. And they still couldn't do anything because we recovered. Pick and roll, bam, got. Well, really, it's was that a pick and roll? Yeah. And Marcus Smart got hit. He's trailing. It's Horford on the back pedal against Zach LaVine. Good night. Jaylen Brown kind of slid in to try to help. That wasn't shit. Easy 2 points for Zach LaVine. And Zach LaVine was getting pissed. It is. Same corner pick and roll. Marcus Smart falls to the ground. Lonzo runs him over. Yada, yada, yada. Same shit, different day. I know exactly what the fuck they're running. This is why I have problem with ISO players. And this is why you should have problem with ISO players and ISO game. Look, you got Jaylen Brown on the weak side. Okay? He's not participating in action, or is Josh Richardson. You got Horford with the ball at the top of the key, and you got Smart setting a pin down or screen to get Tatum the ball to get him open. And again, nothing happens. You're not using the entirety of the court. You're just not using the entirety of the court. DeRozan ain't even in the game at this point right here. This is just straight like bench guys and a few of the starters. 3 of the big 4. And you got Derrick Jones and Ayo Dosunmu. And Celtics can't do nothing. In ball, top of the key, get a ball to Tatum. He pushes, he tells Richardson to get back, one on one with Zoe, waiting for the screen. Zoe leads him into Vooch, which he just goes ahead and passes over Zoe to Horford, who's pump fakes, gets by Vooch, Vooch fouls. By the way, if they were going to win this game, I think they should have went more to Horford because Vooch couldn't do shit with him. Clear out, give Horford the ball, let him go one-on-one with Vooch, and force the Bulls to have to commit help. And once they commit help, punish them. But Marcus Smart was right. Y'all don't move the ball. We know what's going to happen. Use your gravity to get other people open and help get the other guys going so that they can get you open. It's simple basketball. Because I'm sitting here watching these plays on offense. Lonzo at the top of the key. Same play as last time. Pick and roll. Well, a screen being set down on the corner to get Zach LaVine the ball. He gets the ball. JB's on him. And a pin down is being set for Zoe, going baseline. And now he gets a pick. He sets a pick. Zach LaVine goes away from it. JB's on the ground. Tatum and Horford collapse on Zach LaVine so he can't get to the rim. Zoe is open. Jones is baseline. DeRozan is up in the corner because he switched out on that on them free throws. He's in the corner wide the fuck open. Marcus Smart got his back to him. Like literally everybody is on. Let me see if I can turn this around. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but look at that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gives the ball to Vooch. Derrick Jones Jr. is open underneath the rim. Gives the ball to Vooch at the top of the key, who swings it to DeRozan. JB finally gets back into play. Mid-range jumper. So the ball went from the top of the key to the top left corner, into the painted area, back out to the perimeter, to the weak side, which is now the strong side, and into the bucket. Remember, I said they're using the entire court. Entire court. It's tied up at 110. Pick and roll with Marcus Smart and Horford. With DeRozan, who, by the way, couldn't stay in front of Marcus Smart, so Marcus Smart blew right by him. And Vooch, again. And I told you guys this in the other game. Put them two in pick and roll, you can feast. I don't know why teams don't attack this more on the Bulls. That is where you're going to get your points. Pulls in DeRozan, who's in pursuit, and Vooch. I thought Horford probably should have been like another step back in the corner for an open three. But the pass, he let Marcus Smart through the pass, so Horford had to go pick it up, which helped DeRozan recover. And Vooch is on Marcus Smart. So Horford drives. Marcus Smart goes behind him, turns around, gives the ball to Marcus Smart, and Vooch is now in pursuit. Vooch hard closeout. Marcus Smart, and then gives it to Horford, who has DeRozan on him in the post. Vooch starts to clamp down. Marcus Smart goes around. Horford turns his back, faces up against the rim. He's got Marcus Smart behind him. If he knew, just back pass it to him. That's an open-ass shot. But again, where's this play happening? All of this is on one segment of the court. Okay? Tatum, Brown, and Richardson are not in the play and have not been in the play for all of this. Okay? Even though they're going up against those two defensively, Horford goes in to try to make a play on DeRozan, hard body, swipes, blocks. Zach LaVine jumped in to help him out. He stuck a hand in there. Knocks the ball out of Horford's hands. Horford's hand is landing on the ground. looking like a bitch. Easy pickup. Zach LaVine got the ball. Bulls are running. Horford is still not in play. It is 5-on-4. JB on Zach. Marcus Smart on Vooch. DeRozan is open in the top of the key. And Zoe's in the corner, but he's got Jason Tatum right there beside him on the corner baseline on the weak side. Mouse in the house. Vooch gets the pass in the post with Marcus Smart on him. Again, Horford is now back in the scene of the game. But DeRozan is off screen. You can't see him. But he's there. All four guys are focused on Vooch on the low post with Marcus Smart. And Jaylen Brown, he notices it, but he's got to stick with Zach, so he can't move. Bam. Pass, cross court. Again, they're using all of the court. Pass to the off-screen DeRozan, who runs up to catch the ball. Dribble penetration. Mid-range jump shot. Horford has to come in and contest. But guess what? Suck his dick. Hold that. 2 points. Tatum bring the ball up. Turnover 16-8. We got half as many as they got half as many as we do. Pick and roll, Horford, Tatum, top of the key. Vooch steps up to prevent him from rushing to the basket. Zoe recovers. What Vooch should do now is go cover down on Horford. Jason Tatum jumps, passes to Horford, takes a shot, misses. Same play they ran, what was that, like 2 or 3 plays ago. Again, how often do the ball move? Not much. They're not doing shit. We know what's coming. How is somebody supposed to, and y'all wonder why the Celtics are 2-5. If you're a Celtics fan and see this, y'all wonder why the fuck y'all 2-5. We running the same fucking play. Top of the key. Tatum is on Zach LaVine, and now JB is on Lonzo. Pick and roll, and Zoe's going to the corner. Jones is over there on the weak side corner. Pick and roll, get Zach some separation. Bounces off of Zach's foot. I remember this play, and he got a foul. Tatum fell on his leg. He's going to the free throw line. By the way, free throws is a big part of why we won this quarter. These ticky-tack, pussy-ass fucking fouls they was giving. See, this is why I like it when motherfuckers sit here and want to try, we just going to run. We going to stop y'all transition attack by fouling. Okay, do that enough times. We finna go to the line. We got one of the highest, if not the highest, free throw shooting team in the league. Right now, you got Zoe, Vooch, DeRozan, Zach, and Jones. Derrick Jones Jr. out there. Send us to the line. And Derrick Jones Jr. to hit like 2 already, I think, this quarter. Send us to the line. Keep fouling. But y'all got these ticky-tack, pussy-ass fouls. So every time you foul us, we going to the line. If we get a transition, guess what? You just got to take it. Passes up top, high post. Gave it to Horford. Get a pin down for JB using Tatum. Wow, they're actually doing something. Horford crashes to the basket. But there's still 3 players within vicinity of all of them like a little triangle. JB rushes, picks up his dribble so he can't go anywhere. He's stuck. Nobody is moving to get help. Passes it to Josh Richardson. Zach LaVine is on him. Sends it back out to the top of the perimeter. You got Zach and Zoe. You got Zoe and Tatum low post. And Tatum is fighting position with Zoe. Bam. Horford says, okay, we're going to back up and let him go to work. 5 seconds left on the clock. Double comes. He tries to pitch it off to Horford. Derrick Jones says, nah, slap the ball out his hands. Tatum gets it. It's 2.4 seconds on the clock. And he's recovering, looking at the surroundings, looks to see what time is left. It's like 2 seconds. Oh, crap, I got to go. Zoe's in front of me. All right, one step, pull up, miss, off balance. They get the rebound because Josh Richardson was paying attention. DeRozan is on Tatum in the corner. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. He breaks and bursts through DeRozan, goes to the rim, Euros into Vooch for the 2 points. 114 to 112. 4:05 remaining. They used a good portion of the court to... Nah, I'm lying. They didn't. They didn't. Middle, they used the paint, and it stayed on that one side of the court. Zoe at the top of the key. Even if we're running this same play again, this pin down to this screen to get Zach the ball, in which there's a slip screen, Vooch 2-man game, Zoe gonna relocate, and now Tatum is on DeRozan. Marcus Smart being extra aggressive gets crossed up. Pick, there it is. Pick gets set. Zach LaVine gets a look at the rim. Boink. Wait a minute. Vooch says, tap. Derrick Jones Jr. is already under the bucket. Goes up, gets some contact, and gets the finish. 116 to 112. This is why they lost. Gives the ball to Horford at the top. Derrick Jones is on Tatum. He squares up with him. JB and Zoe. Zoe, instead of continuing to following JB baseline, realizes, okay, I got Zach and DeRozan over there. They can split. If I need to rotate, I can. I'm not gonna leave Derrick Jones to have to deal with Tatum by himself. Steps up, puts his hands up, goes straight up. Tatum now has to maneuver around Zoe in front and Jones behind him for a layup. Too much. Off the rim miss. Zoe gets the rebound. Gives it to DeRozan. Derrick Jones Jr., all this space in the floor because you got Zach who's pulling Josh Richardson, Zoe in the corner because Zoe hit 3 earlier in the game, and DeRozan has the ball at the top of the key with Vooch. He's got JB and Tatum on him, and nobody's paying attention to Derrick Jones Jr. You got Horford in the paint. So, straight line drive, Horford goes up to contest, draws the foul. He's going to the free throw line anyway. That was pretty much the game, folks. And I know I skipped all around, but that's why they lost. They lost because they fucking suck. They don't play team defense. It's all one-on-one defense, and everything is predictable. I already know what they're going to do. They're going to use only a small portion of the floor, wherever the ball is, and they're going to pick and roll, and that's going to be the end of it. And if they draw a double, they're going to get it to Horford and make a prayer and maybe get the ball back, and that's it. That's the offense. That's the offense. When I say we shouldn't have won this game, we shouldn't have won this game because, look, anybody with a modicum of thought process would say, okay, look, even if we're gonna put them on the opposite ends, we need to run actions to get both of them involved, and everybody needs to touch the ball. The ball needs to move. I would have called timeout. Hey, look, man, we got to move the ball. So when Marcus Smart says, hey, we need them guys to be better creators and make offense easier for us so we can make offense easier for them, he's absolutely fucking right. Move the goddamn ball. This ain't fucking hero ball. You had a fucking, 15, 19-point lead, and you blew that son, bitch? Outstanding. We don't give a fuck, bitch. Play better. Play the fuck better. Play better. And I don't want to hear shit. We're 2-5. I don't give a fuck what you did in the past. I don't care. We got to the Eastern Conference Final. Not with this shit. Not with this shit. Then drop my damn controller. Fuck it. Fuck it. This shit is so fucking simple, man. And even at the beginning of the quarter, all they did was because they only had Tatum and they just pressure Tatum, which is what I was asking. If they could do it to you, pressure Tatum, force them to get off the ball. Now somebody else win. Schroeder miss. And everybody else on the fucking bench, I don't even know your names because you're not that important. Pritchard, fucking Romeo Langford, whatever the fuck his name is. All you bitches suck. All you bitches suck. And that's why your asses was out there shooting 30, 40%. That's why. That's why. Oh, but they're deep. Deep where, bitch? Nowhere. Nowhere. What happened? L. Hold that. That's what you get for playing hero ball. That's why the Celtics lost. That is exactly why the Celtics lost. Peace.